Hey everybody, today we're reacting again. We're reacting again. Let's see what video we're reacting to. Actually, I might have some saved that we could react. Let's go to my history. Oh, my first video is just okay, this video we're doing. Sorry that this video can't be that long, so there's just gonna be a part 2. There's gonna be a part 2. Okay, let's react now. I'm sorry for not posting.
Is someone trying to steal your Butterfinger? Call.
We could react to this one next. We'll do that one next, okay? But let's get into the video.
And subscribe. I didn't know anything about my parents, except what the warden at the orphanage always told me. She said she found me on the doorstep one night with a note. This is our 12th daughter, and she's a weak little thing. Take good care of her, because we don't wanna. Growing up, I felt angry that my parents had abandoned me because I was weak. And so I decided I'd be the strongest girl ever. I loved running and swimming and could easily beat the older girls. And I was scared of no one. This made me a natural leader at the orphanage. If anyone had a problem, they'd come to me, especially if it involved bullies. There was a reason everyone called me Miss President around here. Well, that's because I told them to. But I'd earned my title. Like once when I was 13, I was about to join the queue outside the bathroom for taking showers when I saw this mean girl kicking others and pushing her way through. I ran forward and jumped on her. This is your last warning, you weasel. If I see you bullying anyone again, you'll wish you'd never been born. All the girls started cheering and chanting, "Valerie! Valerie! Valerie!" I looked up and stared at them, and they immediately switched to, "Miss President! Miss President!" Just then a girl came running and told me the warden had called me, and the warden told me to pack my stuff because I'd been adopted by a really big, strict face. Had called me, and the warden told me to pack my stuff because I'd been adopted by a
He looks almost mentioned adopting a daughter, but not to be rude or anything, but it just looks like that. So let's continue watching, shall we?
Really big politician. Her manager was here to take me. Wow, this girl looks so strong and confident. She's perfect. Come, baby. Your brand new mommy can't wait to meet you. Please don't call me baby. My friends and enemies call me Miss President. I was glad to finally get a family, but the girls were really sad to see me go. Then I saw the manager had come for me on a freaking helicopter. It soon landed in the grounds of a huge mansion. I was led to a dining room, and sitting there was a gray-haired old lady with a strict face. Seriously? My brand new mommy looked like an ancient tortoise, and she didn't even...
I don't know if that's her mommy or her grandma. I think she got adopted by a mom, like a normal aging mom, and she lives with her grandmother and grandfather because maybe that's how it works. Because I don't think you would be adopted by old people looking to adopt. They don't have a child, and they have a child because they really have one at that type of age. Not to be. That's kind of true.
Look happy to see me. She barely spoke a word, and anytime I slurped my soup or dropped a fork, she glared at me. When I jumped off my seat to leave, she banged her fist on the table. Enough of your bad manners. You can't just leave without asking to be excused. Okay. Excuse me. I'm going. Sit down. I'm not done eating yet. But I need to go. Why? Because I feel a fart coming. The old lady spat out her food. Were you raised by gorillas? That's such a disgusting word. So unladylike. Don't ever use it again. next time, say the noise that comes from behind. I burst out laughing, but she was serious. Okay, a noise is about to come from behind, so if you don't want to hear it, I gotta go. And with that, I ran. This old woman was whack. As I was running down the hall, I suddenly bumped straight into someone. I looked up to see a lady with the sweetest face. You must be Valerie. Oh, I'm so happy you're here, darling. She pulled me into a hug, and it made me feel all warm inside. As she walked me to my room, she told me her name was Amelia, and the old lady was her mother. She's the one who adopted you, but I've always wanted a daughter, too. You can call me Mom if you want to, whenever. I almost wanted to, but I needed to trust her a little more. My room was 5 times bigger than the shared one at the orphanage, and I squealed happily as I looked through the closets. Now this was a wardrobe fit for Miss President. Later that evening, I was asked to dress up and go downstairs to the old lady, and I was surprised to see her surrounded by reporters, and she was smiling at me. Ah, here she is, my lovely new granddaughter. God has blessed me with so much, and I wanted to pay it forward. That's why I've adopted Valerie. I hope this sets an example for everyone to open their hearts like I have. Then she started smothering my face with wet kisses. Oh, so gross. It didn't take a genius to figure out
that she was faking. Yeah, I know. That's some good acting.